hey, this video is not intended to be critical of your game. In fact, what caused me to think of it was editing one of the videos we put out last week. I started to notice that I had slipped into a really fatal setup error. So that's what prompted me to create the follow-up video to show you why you shouldn't do that. Posture is another area that a lot of golfers don't realize can have such an impact on your swing path. And this is something that, I've been playing golf for 30 years before I ever even connected the dots on this one. The game is complicated enough as it is without adding more work for ourselves from not setting up correctly. The setup, your grip, your posture, your alignment, all of these are things that are fully in the golfer's control. But when you set up improperly, you're making that motion that much harder and creating roadblocks for yourself that your body's got to overcome. Anytime you've got yourself on video, even if you're looking at something else in your golf swing, double check your alignment and make sure you're straight. Make sure that you're lined up the way you want to be. Because there are so many times that I have been fighting and fighting and fighting a certain problem in my golf swing. And then at some point, something clicks and I realize, oh, I'm coming over the top because my shoulders are getting slouchy, or I'm taking the club back too far inside because my left arm is a little bit out of position at the setup. There's nothing more frustrating than realizing that you've been beating your head against a wall for 6 months trying to fix the swing flaw when it was in your setup the entire time. Tony likes to say, do your best, forget the rest. And I like to kind of just dig a little deeper on that and say, control what you can control and learn to accept the things that you can't. But your setup and your posture, your grip, your alignment, these are all things that are in our control. So keep a close eye on them, monitor them regularly as think of them as the essential vitals to your golf swing's health. Not only should you find yourself playing more consistently, but you may also find that the swing changes that you're trying to implement become a lot easier because you're not trying to solve a Rubik's Cube as you're going through that process. So keep an eye on your alignment, make this part of your regular practice. Thanks for watching.